Hello, everyone. This is Founders Land Group. Harpreet Wasan speaking with you today. It is our day three of going live, and what we're going to be showing to you guys today is a property that recently came into our inventory. I'm actually excited about it because it's one of my favorite lots. What I'm sharing on the screen is right now, this is a 0.22 acres property in Putnam County, Florida. Um, Needle Avenue is where this property is in. Interlaken Estates is the subdivision. Having said that, we are getting a lot of interest in this specific property just for the fact that the terrain looks very interesting for the buyers, and there isn't a lot of houses around here. So the buyers who are actually looking for this property want to build on it, but also they have told me that they are more looking into camping and recreational activities, and that's what it's gaining a lot of traction for the same. While we're speaking on the topic, I would want to show you some pictures about this property, which are actually really, really good, at least to give you an idea how the property looks from the overview, and then we can see and how do you want to do it. So this is a lot I'm referring to 0.22 acres, Nielsen Ave. It is a big area for the size of this lot. We do see there has a dirt road access you can go through. As you can see on the image, there is an electricity pole that is going through the lot. So pulling up electricity shouldn't be an issue. Again, we would advise you to work it out with the county, but from the images itself, it is evident an electricity pipeline can be pulled through. Also, there are electricity poles running on King Street as well and Schaefer Street. That is a good. So multiple of electricity options. Again, from the lot, I guess 5 minutes or 10 minutes down the drive, you could see a lake. You can go into the GPS coordinates and see which is the nearest lake. Again, our photography guy did a very good job and at least showcasing how the land looks and give you an idea, a perspective of how it looks from the overview. In order to make it easier for our buyers, we also have incorporated an idea of what would be the right wording for it is how the land looks on the ground itself. So we've seen the land through the aerial view. Now we want to see it in person. A lot of our buyers are out of state buyers, and in order for them to make it easier, what we're trying to do is have a 3D virtual tour. What this tour basically does is gives you an idea on how it looks on ground in person, uh, at least from the 3D space where you can go and get an idea. You can always find all of these functionalities on our website where you can go around the area and then you can play with and zoom in, zoom out just to get an idea of how the land space will look. Again, we can always launch the website. If you click on it, you can always go to the 3D view. This gives you an idea of how this 0.22 acre lot feels like. So as you can see, as and when you click on it and you go in, you'll get an idea of how the lot is. So just imagine after this lot has been cleared and made to build, how much space will you have and how will it look? The overall boundaries give you a rough estimate of how the lot is. And this is an in-person view of the map itself that lets you get an idea of how it goes. Again, these are just some features we want to make sure our buyers have access to. You can see the for sale by sign owner that has been done. Again, my contact number is 347-842-7247. Always you can call us and we'll make sure if this is the land you're looking for, we'll make it happen. Um, as a land investment company, we always want to work with our buyers. We want to make it as seamless as possible for our first time buyers or repeat buyers. The process as seamless as possible. Uh, and we'll talk about it more later. But again, if you guys have any questions and concerns, feel free to put on the chat. If you're tuned in today, we usually have a 4995 document processing fee. But if you've seen the video, if you can come to us, we'll cut it into half just for you joining the video and coming from here. Just as a token of appreciation to you guys joining our lives and making this happen. Coming back to our website again, let's do some nitty gritty details of how and what is good about this property. Again, this is zoned R2. There is no HOA and there's no build time limit. This is per our understanding. We would definitely advise you guys to reach out to county and make sure you do your due diligence. Many times what happens is buyers do want to have this property, but these get sold out very quick. In order for this to happen, what we've done is you can always go to the hold property option on our website and click on the hold now. And depending on which specific app you like, you can, or the plot you like, you can always click and add to cart and put it on hold. What it does is two things. You get 48 hours exclusive access to this property where you can go do your due diligence, have peace of mind. But the second thing is there is no missing out on the property itself because you have it reserved just for you. And if you're a Florida local, then you can at least go, even spend a day, do camping. We can always discuss these on phone, but these are certain things which we would advise you to get in touch with us, and we'll make sure we can help you guys as much as possible. While we're looking at our land collection, if you are trying to understand how the website works, you might see some pins dropping in. What we do is you can always click on them. It at least gives you an idea. We have a 0.47 acre lot, or if you're specifically looking for a specific lot in certain area, this interactive map helps you guide through. All you have to do is click on it, and please feel free to click on it. It wouldn't break. We've tried it multiple times. It works. But having said that, it always brings you back here. Many times we do get questions, what is this 495? Even though the lot says it is priced at $5,995, which again, for our due diligence is one of the best market prices you can get as of today. And again, we do accept wire or ACH and Zelle. The 495 is the document processing fee. As mentioned earlier, if you're joining this live video and you ping us, Harpreet, I saw your video, what can be done about it? We'll make sure we cut it in half and we can do an in-house closing just for you and just for the guys who watched this video and have come to us. 595 is our asking price. And that's what we've marketed. And if you guys go online and look at the current offerings, it's pretty much good. But a lot of times people do ask us, why is this rate late? Is there any property issues that you guys are hiding? And we are very transparent. We want to keep things transparent and everything is upfront. We have land ID and interactive map again put on our website just for our users to understand like what kind of plot you're buying and what is on. If you look on this and if you click on this, we are unchecking the FEMA floodplain. And let's also make sure there are no railroads or any issues with surface water or transmission lines or wetlands. These are the common questions we always get from our buyers. Like, does the lot have all of this? While we always ask our buyers to do their due diligence, always, the more the better. If we go down and look at the map, nothing is on this lot or around here. If we move out a little, you might see certain pockets where you can see wetlands or what's the right word? Surface water. But for this specific lot, uh, it's pretty clean. Uh, Again, just another way of making sure the buyers are rest assured the property they're buying is one of the best out there in the market, if not the best. Again, each buyer has their own preference when it comes to what kind of lot works for them. This 0.22 acre lot has been very, very hot. A lot of buyers want to build their own houses eventually over time, and they want to go ahead with this. Again, if you are asking how do you visit the lot and how do you go about it, we can always do is put in the GPS central. Let's take a look. How far is the nearest city? I had this loaded up earlier, but again, let's do it one more time. So this is where our lot is, and it could be our lot in future if you guys are excited and if you want to build a home here. Um, we can do is get directions to the nearest city. Interlaken is the one, and it is just 14 minutes. Pretty good. Again, there are a bunch of other pit stops, but I would always want to go back to Interlaken because that's where major buyers would want to see and measure. Again, there is a fire department around here as well. I see Camp Declan as well being built and a bunch of lakes. This is the Silver Lake. You get an idea how the houses are built around here. Again, going back to our area, bear with me if there is a lot of lag. You can see a lot of upcoming residential lots if that's what you want. But as of now, it's pretty wooded. We do see a neighbor up here nearby, um, up ones up there as well on the different areas. For the most part of it, it's near Lakes Lucy's Circle. Again, very in demand lot. One of the most requested lots is anything near Lake Lucy's Circle. Um, Again, we do have a bunch of lots down below as well. We've done a live yesterday too, if that's what you guys want to take a look at. Pretty good lot there as well. This is another one that came. We are actively buying in this area because we do see a lot of upward potential. And if that's something you want to build for yourself or leave for your family or use it sometime later, we would advise you to definitely go and check it out. Um, while we've been talking about this lot, there are multiple ways that you can make this lot yours. Uh, the first thing would be to either put a hole on the property. That way, you can secure this for 48 hours for $50. That way, at least the property is on hold. If something that you've already made up your mind and you want to go ahead and just buy the property, you can always do is go on our website and put this property to cart, check out, and then you will get all the details later on how to proceed. It will be us calling you directly and making sure we are aligned and what we want to do and how we want to go about it. Also, we do offer owner financing. We're pretty much flexible with owner financing terms. We usually want to bring it under, let's say, I wouldn't give any numbers, but we want to make sure whatever the buyer is comfortable with, they let us know how long they want the loan term to be in or the land contract term to be in. And then we can tweak it and how much they're comfortable putting down payment and how much they are putting or how much they want to commit to month. And then we'll make it happen. Uh, Again, always one call away. And I understand that there ain't a lot of buyers who want to see the landowner face to face. So what we've done is on our website, uh, given you the option of reaching out to us one on one directly. Just select a date and a time and just book it, and then we'll make sure we will connect and we can discuss more about the lot. Just you all you need to do is add these details, and that's about it. Pretty straightforward. Um, Again, you can always schedule this event, and I'm always a call away. I know sometimes people get busy and video call is not what they're comfortable with. Our number is 347-842-7247. Call us or just email us. We will make sure we reply to you guys as soon as possible. Maybe sooner than later, definitely. And under 24 hours is what we're aiming for. Um, and if there is certain property that you want to sell, or you have any request with that you want to for us to take a look, or how do you say, keep an eye out, just send us a message. Either ways, we are pretty much reachable. And if you want to unlock private inventory, if you want access to our properties before they're listed out here, just join our mailing list and we'll make sure you get the list of new properties out in the market before it gets listed on the website or somewhere outside. We'll make sure the private inventory is just unlocked for you. Again, this is Harpreet from Founders Land Group. Uh, and I'm here to answer all your questions. Any issues, concerns, just let me know. Always there. We do have a useful link FAQ for basic questions that you need or have any questions or concerns with. You can always check these out. But if you think call works better or video call works much, much better, we're here to answer. Again, this lot is listed for 5995. It is our offer today. And if you join the call or the live and you get from here, let us know. We'll cut the closing cost in half for the document processing fee and we can make this happen. Again, we do offer owner financing and always open up for cash offers. Just call us and we'll make this happen. Thank you for joining this live stream. Really appreciate you guys coming in and listening to us. If you have any questions or concerns or certain things that you want us to discuss or take a look, always let us know. There are multiple ways to reach out. We will be expanding it to our social media handles as well. That is one of our ways where we want to connect with you guys on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, or what do you call these days? X. Um, and we'll stay connected. But again, thank you for joining the call. Really appreciate you and hope to see you guys soon. Hopefully tomorrow. What we're trying to do is make this a recurring practice where we come up with different properties that we have in our inventory or certain questions or concerns that users have or something that buyers have always asked us and then walk you guys through. That way we give you information about things that matter. Again, thank you for joining this live stream and see you guys soon. Have a good day.